There is really men out there who show up to work every single day, 5, 6 days a week, who show up to the gym 5, 6 days a week, who are consistent all week long for months and even years on end. Yet all they have to show is a mid physique. It's $500 in their bank account at the end of each month. Like they work every single day, yet they're still broke. They go to the gym every single day, yet their physique hasn't improved much. They're consistent in these areas of life, yet they don't see the progress of which they deserve. And they are okay with that. They don't go to bed at night thinking to themselves, what the fuck is going on? Why is everybody else making progress and I'm not? Why is there other people working less than me and making more progress? Why is there millionaires who work just as much as me? Why is there people who have an insane body who go to the gym just as much as me? Why are they better? What is going on? And I say that because that used to be me. That was me. I was that person laying in bed every single night thinking to myself, there has to be some type of secret, bro. There has to be something going on. Because I'm going to work five days a week, 40 hours a week, yet I still have maybe $300 to $500 in my bank account at the end of the month. What the fuck is that? I go to work every single day and I'm still broke? Or when I didn't make progress in the gym, I was going to the gym for almost 3 years, yet I still didn't have the physique which I wanted. So I was thinking to myself, what the fuck, every single night. And I was just so angry in life. And I don't understand how some men just don't get angry. They just fucking fall asleep like it's just another fucking day. Like, who the fuck cares that I show up for myself every single day, yet I don't see progress? How could you live that type of life? Don't you see your trajectory? Don't you see you're gonna end up exactly like the individual you said you don't want to become? Like your father? Maybe you do want to become like your father, but maybe your father, maybe those old men that are grouchy, that have worked for 50 years, yet they're still broke, yet they still have a stomach on them, even though they go to the gym. I just left the gym. I just got done with my 30 minutes of cardio. I hit some abs. I did a sauna session. I'm super depleted right now. I have nothing in my muscles because I'm a couple days, I'm like 2 weeks out from a show at the moment. But I've been coming here for 4 years. You know how many people look exactly the same as they used to from when I started. Yet when I walked in this door 4 years ago, I was 125 pounds skinny fat. Walking out now, dude, I'm the most jacked guy who comes here. I am the most in shape guy who comes here. Because every single night I got fucking pissed off at why I wasn't seeing the results I wanted to see from the work I was putting in. But I have cracked the fucking code. I have figured it out. I have figured out how to get a substantial amount of energy back from the energy I put into everything I do. I have figured out how to work less and make more money. I used to work 40 hours a week and still be broke. Now I work maybe, I mean, you could consider my whole day work, but actually doing my client work, actually working on my clients, 20 hours on the weekends, 20 hours in total, 10 hours on Sunday, maybe 10-ish hours on Monday, you know, but I make a substantial amount of more money, and I love what I do. Now when I come to the gym, I constantly make progress, constantly. I'm 200 pounds lean now. 6 months ago, I was 200 pounds fat. Not fat, but bulked up. What was the fucking secret though? I want to share with you guys what I discovered because, and I just want to say, is if you can watch this entire video, if you're still watching this video, respect to you, okay? Respect to you. If you can watch this entire video, respect to you, because some of this might hurt. Why? Because I am going to change some beliefs that you have been living your life with your entire life. And the thing is, your beliefs are directly connected to your identity. So I'm literally going to be telling you that you are wrong. But you have to drop your ego and just be open to trying something new in life. Because clearly what you have been doing hasn't been working out the best, right? You've been hitting the gym, but you're still not in the shape you want to be in, right? You've been going to work, but you're still not making the amount of money you want to make, right? You've been trying all these things, but you're still not seeing the progress you want to see, right? Don't you want to make that change? Okay, you got to drop your fucking ego, bro. You gotta drop your ego. And love is not lies. Love is not lies. I'm never gonna lie to you guys. I'm only gonna give you pure fucking love. I just wanna raise all y'all up with me, because I'm on this journey towards becoming the best man possible, and I need you guys with me. It's a lonely fucking journey. That's why I started this YouTube channel, to connect with you guys, okay? So love is not lies. And I might come off as aggressive. I might come off this way, but this is just love coming from me. This is that high vibration that I get after my workout, and why I record these videos in my fucking car, okay? Right after the fucking workout, because I feel amazing, and I want to share this positivity with y'all and uplift y'all, because we need it in 2024. We need that shit in 2024, okay? You want to know the number one thing that made the most major shift in my life, like that truly changed my paradigm, if you want to call it? It was understanding that you have to have the identity, okay, of the thing you are trying to achieve, of the person you're trying to become, like before you take the action. Like, here's the thing, a lot of people are trying to take action. They're trying to make money. They're trying to get in that shape, but they don't identify themselves as that person. Like, when I eventually shifted my mindset from just a guy who goes to the gym who's trying to get in shape to a bodybuilder, like I created an identity of myself that I am a bodybuilder, that I bodybuild, right? That I track all of my macros, that I track my water, that I get as much sleep as possible, as much rest, that I take all my supplements, that I track my lifts, that I work with a coach, right? That I do all these things that a regular bodybuilder does. Once that became my identity, that's when I truly started to make progress. Now you might ask yourself, how? How does simply just changing your identity simply change the result you get? Number one thing, the momentum of it, okay? Here's the thing. Every single time you take an action, you are either linear growing or you are exponentially growing, okay? So you're either becoming 1% better every single day, or you're kind of like just steadily climbing up. And if you become 1% every single day, think about it. 1% today, 2% tomorrow, 4%, 8%, 16%, right? And it just keeps doubling and doubling, and you're compounding the interest, okay? And so once that became my belief, all these little behaviors changed in my life that got me a better outcome. You have to have the deep and still belief inside of you, bro, because that changes your behaviors. If you don't believe that you can have the body you want, or make the amount of money that you want, or run the business that you want, or have the girl that you want, or have the dream car that you want, your behavior is not going to align with achieving that outcome. Your identity is not going to align with achieving that outcome. You're just trying to achieve the outcome without actually changing who you are. But it's the man that you create, and it's the man that you become that achieves these physical byproducts. So when I internally became the man that has this body, right, that runs this business, that has this car, through deeply instilling that shit in my belief, okay, every single little action I took changed my outcome. I compounded all of my actions, and that's what got me more results. Where the guy who doesn't have that deep instilled belief, he takes the actions, but he only sees linear outcome. You know, he makes some progress over the years, but he doesn't see substantial progress. And so, again, back to the momentum part, you have to build up the momentum in this direction. And the way that happens, okay, is through identity. Because an action taken that does not align with your identity does not last long. That's why a lot of people, they are only trying to become this person Monday through Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday hits, and they go out and they go back to their old identity, right? They go back to their old friend group. They go back to their old environment, which is that bar, or it's that club. Or they just go back to whatever is keeping their identity where it is. In order for you to rise above where you currently are in life, you must change your identity. I swear to God, this is the most life-changing thing I ever did, was to change my identity. But I also had to change my environment. I had to cut out my fake friends. I had to cut out my toxic friends. I had to leave girlfriends, bro. I had to stop going out. I had to stop talking to friends. All these different things. I had to stop going certain places in order for me to shift my identity to align with the person I wanted to become, so that every single action I took compounded and got me a better outcome. Okay? Again, you can take action, because I did this for years. Bro, for 2.5 years. Maybe it was like 3. I tried to become this person. I kept trying to start a business. I kept trying to quit my job and go all in on a business. Or I kept trying to get in good shape. But I was just taking action. I was just trying to achieve the outcome. I wasn't actually trying to create the character shift and the person I needed to become in order to achieve those physical byproducts, right? Looking back to when I quit 3 jobs on my journey to try and start a business. Okay, I failed 3 times. My 4th time I became successful. We actually started a business that succeeded, that I still run today, and I haven't worked a job for over about like a year and a half, okay? And I make really good money doing my business. Every single time I quit that job, because I didn't create the fucking man, okay? I didn't actually identify myself as somebody who could run a business, right? I didn't have the characteristics required to do those fucking things. I failed. Because I would wake up and my self-talk would be negative. My self-talk would be negative. You can't do that. You're not worthy of that. And so everything was working against me. If you don't have your mind working for you, you have nothing working for you. So that's why your identity needs to be future-paced. You need to create a vision of the person you're trying to become, the best version of yourself, and then adhere to that person. Because if you are just chasing an outcome, it's nothing tangible. It's nothing you can actually become. You're just trying to achieve an outcome. When you create a character that you're trying to become in life, then you have a tangible thing that you can take action on, right? You want to become this person, right? You have a vision of who you want to become. Okay. What are the actions that person does on a day-to-day basis to be that person? All you simply do is you ask yourself that, and then you align yourself with that person, right? And every single day you beat it into your mind that you are that person. That's how you create the identity shift. Is first off, change your environment. Because if you're hanging around the same old friends, you're going to the same old places, you're doing the same old things, you cannot rise above your environment. You can only rise above it for so long, okay? So you must change your environments. That's the big mistake a lot of people fucking make, okay? They don't change their environment. That's why I kept quitting these fucking jobs, because I knew I had to get out of that environment to raise above. And eventually, it fucking paid off. Yes, you will face failures, but eventually, it will pay off, brother, okay? Trust me. Next thing, dude, after you change your environment, you have to beat that identity into you through repetitions, through actions. And then you also need positive affirmations. If you're listening to sad boy music, broke boy music, if you're watching fucking shitty content online, man, bro, you're intaking bad information. You need to be listening to people like myself that are gonna speak positively to you. Because eventually, then you build up positive thoughts that work for you. Because right now, you're gonna have to manually think these thoughts, but eventually they need to become automatic thoughts. A couple of years ago, I used to wake up and I didn't think I was the shit. Now I wake up and I think I'm the fucking man. Every single thought works for me because I build that compounding interest by shifting my identity into the person I wanted to become, man. I created that character. And I understood a part of him was that he has positive self-talk every single moment of the day, because there's going to be so many things working against him that the one thing he's going to have working for him is his mind. And so I realized my mind was my sharpest tool, and I have to make sure that shit works for me. Now, I know you might be thinking, okay, so how did this whole identity shift actually help me achieve my outcome? Again, if you're already consistent with what you were doing, but you're not seeing the actual physical manifestation of what you want to see from the actions you are taking, first off, understand it could be because you were just trying to achieve an outcome. You're just trying to achieve the outcome. You aren't trying to become the man. And so what that also does to you is it causes you to avoid the hard things that are actually required to do. For example, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. This morning when I woke up, didn't want to go to the gym, didn't want to get out of bed, I felt sick. I posted on my story that I felt sick and I'm going to take a rest day. But then I said to myself, wait a minute, that's not my system. That's not my system. That's not me. That's not me at all. I'm a person who, when I wake up, I do my 30 minutes of reading, I do my journaling, right? I take my cold shower, right? And I come to the gym and I do my cardio. That is my system. Yet if my goals were to get this 6-pack and win this show, well, how do you achieve that? You're just trying to achieve the goal. You don't understand the system of it, right? And so I built that system by identifying my goal, but then actually identifying, okay, what is the man that I need? What does the man do on a day-to-day basis to become that man that is worthy of winning that show, that is worthy of having that body, that is worthy of running that business? It's the system, because you fall to the level of your systems on your worst days. And again, I said the momentum part is the most important. You have to exponentially compound your interest of your actions, okay? So again, if you don't have systems, again, you fall to the level of your systems on your worst days, and you are going to have bad days, right? And so the person who doesn't have a system and he's just trying to achieve an outcome, he's going to come up, he's going to come down, because he doesn't have a system to fucking hold him up. Yet, if you're coming up and you have a system and the system constantly raises up, you can't come down. You can't come down. You keep fucking going up, dude. So it's so important, okay? This is what I call the PR method. This is what I use with all my clients. You have a set wake-up time you wake up at every single day. 5 a.m. for me, because nothing good happens after 9 p.m. Nothing good happens after 9 p.m. Dude, all that happens after 9 p.m. is you watch Netflix, you eat junk food, you fuck some dirty fucking whore, you go to the club. Nothing good is happening after 9 p.m., dude. Nothing. Go to sleep every single night, early. Alex Hormozi said it best. If you just get to sleep on time, 90% of your fucking issues in life are gone, because you wake up earlier. And there's nothing good that happens after 9 p.m. Okay, so I have a set wake up time every single day. Then I have a morning routine, which puts me in a high vibration. Okay, I get up, I do my journaling, I do my 30 minutes of reading, right? Or at least I read a couple chapters. Then I do my morning cardio, cold shower, etc., right? Okay, that's my morning routine. It puts me in a high vibration for the day. You can tell I'm in a high vibration now. I did not wake up here. I only got here through my system, because today was one of my worst days, but my systems allowed me to keep the momentum I have going in life. And that's why every single unit of time and energy and action I put in, I get exponential returns, because I have a system, okay? And your systems create your fucking character, okay? 7-Eleven coffee. Oh, it's so good, dude. Oh, so much coffee this morning. I love coffee. Anyways, then after, with the PR method as well, you have that morning routine, okay? Have that set wake up time. Then you have your daily mandatories. So what is your current goal in life? Okay, mine right now is to do these couple shows I have. I have a warm-up show next weekend, and I have a real NPC show in 5 weeks. The NPC show is the most important. This one's kind of like a warm-up, just to get myself out there on the stage so I don't shit my pants once again when I go out there like I did last year. And just for some social media presence. It's going to be fucking fun. You'll guys see the vlog here soon, okay? Okay, I'm losing my brain cells. I got no carbs in me. Anyways, the daily mandatories are something that you follow for about 90 to 180 days. So for about 3 to 6 months. Okay, and I usually set it up like that because, again, I use the PR method with my clients, and I only do 3 to 6 month programs. I don't do that month-to-month bullshit. I don't do that year. I do 3 to 6 month programs, because that's how much time it usually takes for somebody to achieve their goals. So I make them commit to 3 to 6 months, because I'm all about making sure you see fucking results in my coaching, okay? Everything is fucking written down. Everything is fucking tracked, okay? So we set up your daily mandatories. And so if you want to set up your own list of daily mandatories, like mine, again, it's going to be track my macros, drink a gallon of water, do 30 minutes of cardio, get 10,000 steps, right? These are the things I know I have to do. I have to track these inputs to get a certain output, okay? So it's just a list of like 3 to maybe 7 things. I don't really know, 3 to 5, 3 to 7 things that you're going to do every single day to move you ahead towards your goal. That is your system. That daily mandatory part is your system. That's like the most important part of your system, as well as the morning routine, the wake up time. And then After the daily mandatories comes your like 3 to 5 goals for the day. So you write down, and you should do this in like your morning journaling, okay? You write down, what are my 3 to 5 goals for today? What are my needle movers? What do I have to get done today in order to move the needle ahead? So for me, I have to finish the slide deck, I have to do this, I have to do that, and I have to do the third. Like, that's all I gotta do, right? And I check it off at the end of the night, and then I write out, you know, what I gotta do tomorrow, maybe, okay? And that is the PR method, dude. That right there is your system. And if you follow that on a day-to-day basis, you are guaranteed to see results, because the momentum aspect is the most important part. It's so important to see the fucking results from the effort you are putting in. So stop living your life on a Monday to Friday basis and start living it like every day you start from zero, because that's when you truly make progress in life. You don't want to be that man that says, yeah, I've been going to the gym for 10 years, yeah, I've been working for 10 years, and he's still broke. He's still out of shape, and he has nothing to show for it. That's just sad, in my opinion. That's just sad. It's just a sign of being unintelligent. It really is. But you are intelligent is the thing. You just have to bring it out of you. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to bring that intelligence out of you, because I know it's there. I know it's deep down inside of you. You are connected to infinite intelligence, but you're just distracted by all this fucking bullshit. You gotta focus on you, bro, until the focus is on you. Cut out all the bullshit. Connect within, because there is something deep inside of you that's connected to infinite intelligence that will give you everything you need to know to achieve your goals, man. It really is. So you gotta tap in. You gotta tap in with inside. Stop being distracted by this phone, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, girls, OnlyFans, whatever the fuck you're distracted by. Cut that shit out, man. Okay, you owe it to yourself to make this shit happen when you're young. Okay, because when you're 20, when you're 21, dude, you can abuse your body now, bro. You can stay up late, you can lose out on sleep. Your mental clarity is high, but when you're 27, when you're 30, it's not gonna be the same. So get that shit out of the way now. Stop making excuses, bro. Just do exactly what I say. Follow that fucking PR method, bro. Okay? Identify what the best version of yourself currently looks like, and then align yourself with him. That's how I got out of working a regular job. That's how I started to see more results. When I joined my coach, I had a 20-week prep for my first show. For the first 8 weeks, I kind of made some progress, of course. Like, you're gonna make progress if you join a coach. But the thing is, he only gave me a diet plan and a meal plan, okay? He didn't give me habits to follow. He didn't tell me how to become the best version of myself. He didn't give me a mindset. And so 8 weeks in, when I wasn't making progress, like the best progress, I felt like there was more potential inside of me. I asked myself, what the fuck is going on? What's going on? And I said to myself, well, dude, you're staying up late on Friday. You're staying up late on Saturday. And then because you're staying up late, you're kind of making bad decisions later at night. Like, you're eating some junk food, you wake up late the next day, and then, you know, your vibrational energy's low, so you're making bad decisions then. You're cheating on your diet, and you're skipping your cardio, whatever. You know, just all these different fucking things, right? I wasn't keeping the ball rolling Monday through fucking Sunday, and I was losing that momentum. And so I was only creating linear progress when I wanted to create exponential progress. I wasn't truly ingraining that I was this bodybuilder, that I was worthy of having this physique that looked fucking sick in my mind, like deep inside my subconscious, because it was only Monday through Friday I was being that person. Saturday and Sunday I was going back to my old self, right? So I beat it inside of me. And I did that by understanding what the best version of myself would look like. And I just adhered to that. I said he would be waking up at the same time every single day. He'd be waking up at 4 a.m. That's what I did during that last prep. Woke up at 4 a.m. because I was working my job from like 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. or something like that. And so I wanted to get work out of the way, you know, right in the morning. I was building a business at the time. Then after work, I would hit the gym. I would do my social media, and I would just make sure like I understood what I had to do to move the needle ahead. I made sure I understood I had to post, 5 videos a day. I had to do the DMs. I had to do this, that, and third in order to escape that job. So if you don't have a fucking system, a fucking plan, how the fuck do you ever expect to escape or make progress? You owe it to yourself, man. You know how to make it happen. You're just avoiding the work that you don't want to do because you want the outcome. I don't care about the fucking outcome. I don't care. I want to become the man. That's the biggest mindset shift you should take from this, man. focus on becoming the man, okay? Because if you focus on becoming the man, then you focus on something greater than yourself. And if you're only focused on yourself, okay, you're only focused on the outcome you want, then guess what? You're gonna have a lot of selfless thoughts because you're only focused on you. And when you're only focused on you, you have those selfless thoughts, and guess what? You take selfish is what I mean. Selfish actions. Satisfying your cravings with some junk food, right? Beating your meat because you're horny, okay? Doing these selfish things. Now, when you become selfless, that you want to create this man because you owe it to your future wife, you owe it to your future family, you owe it to the world to become the change of which you want to see, because you're always complaining about all these other people. Why don't you be the change? Right? Why don't you be the change? You complain about how your family's broke. Why don't you be the change? You're complaining about how your dad has all these issues or your mom has all these issues. Why don't you be the change? All right? And so once you realize that you can become the change by becoming that man, you start to think more selfless. And now you take you have a lot of selfless thoughts, which create selfless actions. And so now you no longer only care about you, and you are able to do the hard things a lot easier. Because you're doing something greater than yourself, and that's purpose. And that's the deepest driver for every man. It's gonna be your fucking purpose, and that's taking purposeful actions. That's why I feel great in life, because I have a platform of people online, and I get to take selfish actions all day long, and I get these positive affirmations from people saying, you changed my life, you helped me out. And I'm not saying that because I'm like, whoa, me. I'm saying that because I want you to realize what will happen if you make these changes. You will build so much momentum that the ball will never stop. And that's when you become successful, is when you build so much momentum in your life that you cannot stop the ball. Nothing can fucking stop the ball anymore. Nothing. If I missed a day of posting, I'm going to get fucking 20 DMs from people saying, yo, where are you? Are you good? Like, show up for me. I need to hear from you. I woke up like an hour late the other day. People are in my DMs saying, hey, you're up late, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fail now because people are also going to hold me accountable. And that's the spot you got to get yourself to. Okay, brother? So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it didn't piss you off too much. Actually, I hope it fucking did. And I hope you create that fucking change. And again, guys, a lot of you guys are going to listen to this video, just another self-improvement video, and be like, ha, cool. Yeah, I'm going to make the change. I'm going to become successful. Yeah, and 12 months from now, dude, you probably won't change. Why? Because I was that motherfucker who fucking watched these videos for 4 years. For 4 years straight, I watched self-improvement videos. Yet I never saw the results I wanted to see because I never took the risk I need to take. And when I took that risk, and that was hiring my first coach, I first hired a fitness coach and nutrition coach. Now I have a business coach as well, okay? Until I took that risk and had that emotional investment, I never actually saw real fucking results. So, if you want to guarantee your fucking success in life and guarantee your changes, click the fucking link down below, bro, and book a fucking call with me. See if you're a right fit for Team Hands PR. What we do, okay? What we fucking do is we hit a PR, a personal record in your fitness, nutrition, mindset, and habits. I don't just give you a fucking nutrition and training program because I understand that it's more than that to achieve the body and the life you want. You also need to build the fucking man through the mindset and characteristics. I hop on calls with you every single week, and I understand who you are, and I understand the changes you need to make, and I tell you exactly the actual advice that you can take to make those changes. And then I give you these daily mandatories. I give you your weekly goals. I give you your monthly goals. I make it impossible for you to fail. So I'm just going to throw that out for you guys. For any action takers, check it out down below. If you're not an action taker, enjoy the fucking video, and peace out.